Well, this week marks Eating Disorder Awareness Week. The annual campaign looks to educate people about disordered eating and provide hope as well as healing for those affected.
Erin Washington detailing her own 20-year struggle with eating disorders in her new book, From Pain to Purpose, Finding Meaning in the Mess. She's been able to shift her focus to a balanced lifestyle and says she feels her best at 38 after 2 kids. Erin, nice to have you with us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me. 41 now.
Oh, 41 now. Okay. Well, congratulations to you. So let's talk about it. Talk about switching your mindset with food from one of restriction to one of balance.
Yes, for 20 years, I lived my life with restriction, deprivation, always counting calories. Everything was off limits. And when I finally started just listening to my body, living life with balance, I call it squats and margaritas. My body just kind of trusted me again and went to a set point that I've been able to maintain. I'm happier. I'm not trying as hard. I'm not abusing my body. And I had to share this message with a woman that is still restricting and miserable.
I kind of like that. Squats and margaritas sounds like glutes and a good time.
Yep.
All right.
I knew you were my kind of girl.
Erin, so many people have a complicated relationship with food and often limit themselves when it comes to eating in an effort to lose weight. So tell us how actually eating more can help you to shed those pounds.
Oh my gosh, I see it so often. Women are over-exercising and under-eating. And if you are exercising regularly and barely eating, your body has shut off. It almost doesn't trust you anymore. For me, I would do cardio 7 days a week and only eat salads. So my metabolism shut off and was just holding on to everything that I would consume, literally just trying to keep me alive. When your body trusts that you're going to be eating more, and I mean, I probably eat double what I used to eat when I was restricting, it goes to, again, like I said, to a set point. It trusts that you're not going to work out a second time. You're going to have another meal, so it burns again. If you are frustrated and you're restricting, I'm telling you, you're not eating enough. And I know that that is not the message that women have been taught.
Oh, you're so right. I love when you use the word trust because that's really important to think about it like that. So you say the method of eating more to weigh less helped you not only physically but mentally as well. Can you expand upon that and tell us about some of the mental benefits you've experienced?
Yes, when I just said that nothing is off limits, which is scary, especially for someone with me that struggled with eating disorders, when something is off limits and you're restricting and depriving yourself, it almost makes it more enticing. It's like, I wouldn't drink wine. And then it's like, ooh, wine. And then you go to a wedding and you have a glass of wine and then you drink all the wine and you binge because it's an off limit, enticing thing. When everything's not like allowed, it's almost like it takes it off the pedestal. It's not as enticing. It's just part of my life. So there's not really a reason to binge. Take it off the pedestal, and food and drinks just become neutral.
Yeah.
Nice.
Moderation. All right, so we know during teenage years, that's when a lot of, boys and girls develop disordered eating habits that can affect them into their adulthood. So what advice would you have for parents to offer support to their children who may be struggling with body image as well as eating?
First of all, I'm so glad that you asked this question. A lot of people ask about what to look at in the child. You have to start with yourself and what you're modeling. Think about it. Like, how often are you stepping on the scale and just like, oh, or saying, I have to go on a diet, or I'm so fat? They're watching you. Like, you have to model it first. And I think we think about how we talk to our daughters and sons and we compliment them. But how are you talking to yourself? You need to first look at what you're modeling. I mean, there are signs if a child is isolating, if they're disappearing at mealtime. For me, I think a lot of people don't understand bulimia is what I struggled with. And you think like you throw up your food, you're probably super thin. I was so bloated and puffy and had thrown off all my hormones that no one was thinking eating disorder. And I was struggling with that the most. I struggled for 10 years, but my appearance wasn't thin.
Right. Erin, it's so good to have you here and to talk about this. We should definitely have you back because this is a topic that I really think you can't talk enough about. More people need to hear it. So thank you for being here on this Friday.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, to hear more from Erin on her podcast, Squats and Margaritas. You can check it out.